name is Paul Ortiz.
My name is Carla Isabel Rodriguez.
My name is Rafael Antonio de Jesus Cruzado Guerrero.
Natalia Leal Toro.
Carlos Ondal. Neil Sanchez.
Genesis Lara.
Jose R. Soto.
Ellen Kastavich.
Michael Sadapor.
Natalia Ochoa.
Victor Yango.
Caterine Barco Alba.
Anthony Castro.
Miss Kayla Tran.
Victoria Condor Williams.
Jose Miranda.
Philip Williams.
Esteban Hernandez.
Javier Rodriguez. Miss Patricia Taya Service.
My name is Dr. Eric Tomas Castillo Hernandez.
Y estas son nuestras historias.
What does Latino mean to you? And listen to all their answers. And what it means to me is love. And what it means to me is that whatever you do, whatever you fight for, whatever you choose to do in your life, you'll do it with so much love. And I think there's a lot of purity in that, because it's something that when I was in Arizona last summer, we were working on the ethnic studies program that was banned. You saw that every time they'll say, oh, the veteranos before us, what we're doing now. So you're always connected to your family before us, the people before you. You're always connected to your past, and you're always connected because of love to the present and what you want to do for the future. And love is something that's so strong. It's very, very, very strong. And I think if you have love and you have the passion that love gives you, I mean, that's what it means to me. That's what I always have with me.
Want to stand firm on your identity, to be proud of who you are, whether you identify as Latino, Colombian, Latino, don't ever retreat from who you are. To embrace who you are and to claim ownership of the identities about yourself that you may not know yet. You may be Palestinian, Puerto Rican, you may be Chilean, Chicano, but to stand true on who you are and to affirm that and to claim that identity is so important. We never want to lose ourselves from who we are and where we've come from.
Keep organizing. Don't think of yourself as an individual. You have a broader shared history with people. Be proud of who you are and never forget where you come from. That's the most important lesson, I think, in life.
La Casita. I know La Casita was started by a group of Hispanics here at the university who mostly are involved now in our alumni association, but they wanted to create a place where the Hispanic community could come together and make it a home away from home, which is the current motto, and just create programs for students to feel accepted and empowered.
La Casita. La Casita officially is the place that they have for Latino students on campus to find a home away from home.
It's a very important place. It's a place of learning. It's a place of community. It's a place of activism. So
La Casita offers a space that allows students such as myself that do not necessarily fit into the classical student mold. It offers us a space to express as well as to find identity.
Everything from just hearing music, when La Casita, when you put salsa in the speakers or merengue or a little bit of cumbia, everyone hears it, and it's home. It reminds you of your family parties, of get-togethers. You can picture in your head your grandfather and your grandmother dancing, or your mom and your dad, doing a little bachata. And it really brings students in, and I think it really just serves as a reminder that they're not alone, that others have been where they have been, where they are now, and that you can make it, you can do it.
Loved it. I grew so much from all the experience I had at La Casita. I learned a lot more than I thought I did about my community, about community organizing, about being able to do programming effectively, reaching out a targeted audience. I had fun. It's a small family in there, it really is.
I actually was a senior ambassador for education, and I really loved working with Dr. Eric Castillo and with all the ambassadors and with Ellen. Support system, well, I will tell you that my roommate was actually an ambassador at La Casita. So I kind of all trace it back to La Casita and, all the people that I've met there. A lot of my involvement traces back to the Hispanic community. So a lot of my friends, have been ambassadors of La Casita, have been involved in the Hispanic Student Association, have been involved in Hispanic Heritage Month. And so really the kind of like La Casita, the Hispanic Student Association, has been, my support system.
I think my support system would be what I would consider my family at this point. And not like my blood family, but like the people I've met at like MCA and La Casita specifically. Dr. Castillo is possibly like the most influential person in my life right now. And I think he has an idea of that, but I don't think he like fully understands that about like how much he's kind of like shaped my trajectory. Like he can like say that as much as he wants that like this was all me, but honestly like having that kind of mentor role, having that person who's brilliant, someone I can look up to, who's doing what I would hope to do in the future, that's kind of inspirational.
I would say La Casita is a place, I know we're having our 20th anniversary, but I hope it's a place that's there for, as long as that UF is around, I hope La Casita is always there. Because it's a very, very special place. It's not just a student home, it's an activist home. It's where we cook, or we eat, where we sleep, where we study. It's a very important place, and I guess saying thank you to the people that started it, people that have kept it going, and the people that are gonna keep it going, because it's our community place. As a community, I know we're always gonna take care of it. So I want to thank you to the people that are helping out with this project, because it's very important. It's very important.
One thing is owning our stories, because nobody can tell us what we are or we're not if we know it. And the second one is sort of share with others, but also within our community, so we become stronger.
Mm-hmm. And our hope is that, for those of you watching, that you're inspired by these interviews, that you're moved by them, and that you want to help continue this work here at the University of Florida and in your communities. This project is not just about La Casita and not just about UF, but it's about honoring the histories of our families as well. And hopefully this inspires you to, interview your abuelita, interview your tío, to ask them about their life experiences, so that you recognize and you see the connections between their sacrifice and their triumph, and then where you are today.
Yeah, this is great.